You know, we really got it made.
Hard day at the office. It's a hard day.
It's a hard job. It's a hard life.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. But we're out here on a property at 1845, and it's Rocky Creek is right in front of us, and it's 1845 Hose Road, and it's actually located in Moravian Falls, North Carolina. Did I pronounce that right?
You did. So you're right on the Alexander Wilkes County line.
Right.
So for the folks that are coming from Alexander County, it starts out as Gilreath Road.
Okay.
And everybody on that end of the world knows it as Gilreath. And when you hit the Wilkes County line, the name changes. You never turn, but the name changes to Hose Road.
Right.
And it's on the way to Wilkesboro, North Carolina. But this little valley that sits between Taylorsville and Alexander County and Wilkesboro and Wilkes County is known as Moravian Falls, from the actual Moravian church settlers that settled in Moravian Falls years ago.
Well, it's a beautiful place. So it's got the creek right across the road in front of us, and you can hear it just sitting out here on the porch.
Beautiful. Yeah, it is. It is beautiful.
So you'll need to come down here and check it out. But the reason we're sitting out here is because we're going to sell this. The auction ends on February 19th. And then you can get all the information at ncauctionpro.com. That's ncauctionpro.com. You can call Sharon to set up an appointment to look at it. Why don't you give them your number, Sharon?
It's 828-320-4726.
And if you've got any questions about the auction itself, you can also give me a call. My name is Matt Gallimore. My number is 540-239-2585. And again, you're going to go to ncauctionpro.com. You can go there, you can get the pictures, see videos, just get all the information that you need by downloading the bidder pack, and it's kind of the rule book for the auction. So you can register to bid there, and you can monitor the bids. So, but really, really nice place. This is it's got a 1 bedroom, 1 bath log cabin. Nice hardwood floors inside. And didn't you say, we was talking to the owner earlier, and you do have high-speed internet here? It's fiber,
it is
right?
fiber. So yeah, there's a company called Wilkes Communication. They've changed their names to River Street, but Wilkes County has unbelievable internet connection. And so we're here. It is a state-maintained road, but this is a dirt road, a secondary road. And out in the middle of nowhere on this backwoods road, we have fiber. So Wilkes County, it's unbelievable.
That's pretty good.
It's incredible. And there's a router in the house, full internet, and then Wi-Fi calling. If your carrier doesn't pick up, you can Wi-Fi call, while you're on the property. So you're pretty secluded, but you're not cut off.
That's right. And then again, we've got a lot of these details in the write-up, but again, it's 3.1 acres. And when I was walking through the house, it's got really nice recessed lighting in there. And then didn't the owner say that a lot of the furniture that's in there and the appliances will convey with the property?
Everything that is here now. So when you come and you view it, the chairs out by the fire pit, the wood stacked on the porch, unless we burn some of it between now.
Right.
The hot tub, right down to the glasses and the dishes. And we go inside, I'll show you all that. But everything that's here now stays. So what I like most about this is the versatility that you can have your own private getaway.
Right.
That's yours. It's got a gate that'll lock it up. You can lock these doors and feel comfortable that you're, leaving it for the next time you come back in. Or this is a great Airbnb property. And it is set up like an Airbnb. He has rented it to some family and friends. So you'll see when we go inside that if someone's looking for that vacation rental property full-time, or a hybrid where they want to use it some and then rent it out when they're not here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. Gotcha.
Perfect for that. And up at the back of the property, there's a camper site too.
Yeah.
And there's a little, like for a tent, there's room. We'll look at the creek later.
Right.
But there's a couple little options. Even the big field to the side of us here, if somebody, you want to bring friends, the house is smaller, but it can live big if needed.
Yeah, and we've got information. It does have a private well and septic, and we'll have the information about the well in the bidder pack. It also has a heat pump, correct?
Yeah, everything's electric here. So you've got electric forced air heat, electric hot water heater, obviously power, and that sound. That's beautiful.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
It is relaxing. So, you'll want to get the information. The auction ends on February 19th.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, and you can get all the information at ncauctionpro.com. One more time, Sharon, your phone number.
You can reach me, Sharon Roseman, at 828-320-4726, and it'll also be on my website at big6properties.com. But NC Auction Pro is the great source to catch not just this auction, but all the auctions that we have going in North Carolina, Virginia, and more.
Yeah, that's right. And then we're going to do a preview on January 11th. That's at 11 a.m. So you'll want to come down here. It starts at 11 a.m. We really don't have an end time, but when people stop coming, we leave. So you want to go on and get down here at 11 a.m. Check this property out, and then the week before that, we're actually going to auction off a property that's 10.8 acres, just 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, 5 minutes down the road. And if somebody's looking for a hunt camp, now there's only 3 acres, 3.1 acres here. But we will have another 10 acres, and we've got some great camera photos of that with some, nice deer and things. This is a glamping experience for sure. This is where you stay to relax. But if you want a little something to do while you're here in 10 acres, whether you want to use it to ride your new quiet cat or do a little hunting while you're up there, or bring the dirt bikes. But this road, this is a state maintained road, but the most traffic that you will have on this road, you'll see a lot of side-by-sides and UTVs, and sometimes dirt bikes and things go by. Even though they're not always allowed on state roads, you're kind of back in the middle of nowhere, and the traffic really ramps up if it snows, because this is a fun road to ride. But it just doesn't really snow anymore. But gone the next day.
And the corners are marked really well on this.
They are. Just had a survey, it's been recorded, and all your survey stakes are up, and you'll see them around.
Yep, easy to find. All right, well, let's go look inside the house.
So when you walk in the front, this is a cozy little cabin, but it's got some really nice features. So you've got a little dining area for about 3 folks here, and a very well-equipped kitchen, range, microwave, and refrigerator, stainless steel appliances, really nice granite countertop, stainless steel sink, and everything that you see is going to convey, even down to the really cool paper towel holder that looks like a tree branch, everything that's there. And it is fully stocked. There's some really nice glassware and dishes for folks that want to use it like an Airbnb. And they're pretty too. I mean, these are not just cheap things. It's really good quality. Couple glasses, champagne for 2 up top. And all of this will convey with the sale as well, including all the living room furniture. So you've got...
and it's just shy of 500 square feet.
Yep, just shy of 500 square feet. You've got television. Again, we've got streaming internet, fiber internet. So bring your Prime account and your Netflix account and enjoy. You've got a rocker and a sofa here. If somebody wanted to install a sleeper sofa, they could get a little extra space here. And then as you cut through, you have the bath in the middle. And Drew, there's a tile shower. You can look in there. It's got a really cool shower handle that goes with that rustic feel. And then the little sink out here. And the floors are great. The floors have a beautiful finish to them. It's all wood, but it's bright and airy. And then this is the main bedroom of the property. And again, it is set up that it can be an Airbnb. So the robes and the towels, all of that will stay. And when you're sleeping and you leave the door open, can you hear that creak? It is just a truly relaxing relief. You can wake up in the morning, come out, have your morning coffee, lovely dip in the tub, which is just phenomenal. Isn't that great? It's a little cool out today, so that steam is rising. So when you're cool, you can get in the hot tub, and in the summers, we'll go over and take a look at the creek, but you'll see there's a pretty good little swimming hole or fishing hole, whichever way you want to go. And property goes to
your cold plunge and your hot tub.
Hot tub and cold plunge. Just need the sauna, and then you can go either way. So
one thing we didn't mention, and we were talking about so, but that's cedar log siding
Oh yeah.
on the exterior.
And a little rock retaining wall in the back
Yeah.
because it does go uphill behind you.
Goes up the hill, and
It's
that's
got
where
nice
the
little-
that's where the well is up there. And then that
That's
is
the pressure tank for the well.
okay. Perfect.
But
Perfect.
you've got, you've got some space right here too. That if somebody's got a big truck,
Yeah.
or you want to bring your trailer with your ATV, your portable heated hunting stand, whatever you need.
Yeah.
But don't you love the fire pit
I do.
area? And I like all the natural rocks.
Yeah.
So you're going to see some of these
Yeah.
really cool, almost like millstones.
Yeah.
Because now I grew up around here, so years and years and years ago, before my time, up this creek here, just barely around this bend, was the old mill station. Like if you've seen that new children's movie Star, where the donkeys are grinding on the
Yeah.
grinding wheel, it was an old water powered
Yeah.
instead of a donkey powered.
Yeah.
It was a water powered grinding corn mill and things like that. And so there were some really nice stones that were around on some of the family land. So a lot of these rocks came from
Yeah.
this actual area.
Imagine all the world's problems that have been solved.
Oh, just
sitting
right
around
here.
This campfire right here.
You know, good friends in a
Yeah.
fire can
They-
make a
they
lot
can
of things
figure
right.
It out, can't they?
They can
Yeah.
definitely figure it out.
Yeah.
And the stargazing. So, you know, you've got trees all around, but it opens up to a really nice night sky, and it gets dark out here. The absence of street lights is duly noted. So,
Yeah.
the seeing the stars, and I was in the country so much I didn't realize how many places you can't see
Well,
the
yeah,
stars
yeah.
because of all the the ambient light, and
You can see them here.
you can see them
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And you've got a place to, if you want to bring your church group or your Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or Scouts, you've got a great place to pop a few tents in the yard and no restrictions that prevent you from doing it.
There you go.
And a really nice gate. There's a strong cable and a gate. So if you're not here for periods of time,
Just
you can lock it up,
close her down.
make it a compound, and it'll be here when you're ready.
And then remember how we were talking about how the property is marked really well, so you can see the corner down there, and you can see it over here. And again, it's 3.1 acres, and it goes up on the ridge behind the house.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But the creek is the super feature. So
Yeah.
this time of year, this would be our polar plunge.
Yeah.
Trip over the gate coming in. Great little fire pit here. So, maybe you come with some friends,
Yeah.
We've got fire pit up by the house. You've got the fire pit down here by the creek. And just the gathering spot is great. But the actual being in the water is, incredible. You've got a deep pond right here in front of me.
Yeah, I think that's probably 4 feet deep anyway.
Oh yeah. You can jump in this one and
Can we
find
test
out.
it out?
Yeah, we'll have to. We might come back on a warmer day, right?
Right.
We'll wait. Let that be January. But
Man, that's pretty.
little old-fashioned slip and slide going up
Yeah.
the creek. Now the property line is just past this, but literally, do you see where those large stones are at the top of that waterfall?
I do.
Right up there is where the old mill used to be, the old grinding mill. So the water has flown steadily through here for years. And then I love this little, what I call low creek area with the rocks that if you've got little ones playing, they can feel like it's wild rapids, but they're just to their ankles.
Yeah.
This is a little more,
I mean, that's a good swimming hole.
that's a good swimming hole. Or just step in, cool off,
Yeah.
And there'll be a few fish around. Now, this one is not a stocked trout stream.
Yeah.
And our trout are not as strong in North Carolina naturally as they once were because our waters are not as cool as they were.
Yeah.
But, the family has caught a trout here before, but I wouldn't call it trout waters. There's some brim and some other local fish. But
there's like horny heads and red
Yeah.
eyes and stuff like that. Yeah.
And you can see there's a minnow, a couple of minnows around, but there's some nice places for the fish to hide. But this is a lot of just the sound therapy of the water.
Yeah.
And just who doesn't like to go play in the creek? And it's your own private little playground right here.
Awesome. Yeah.
And beach. Nice little sandy beach.
We always find cool stuff on the
Yes.
properties and stuff.
All right, so that's going to finish up our tour here today at our lovely property here on Hose Road in Moravian Falls. So we're up at the top of the property. So when you look at the survey map, it's going to look like a triangle. And the very point of that triangle is up here on the top of that hill. Drew, if you can zoom in on that flag up there. So this is still Hose Road that wraps around the property. And you've got enough spot up there to pitch a little tent or put your little sunset bench in. The road into the camper site, that's actually crossing a neighbor's property at that point, but you do have frontage, to come right off the road here and make you a direct access into that area where you can park a camper, and you've got the wellhead there as well, and mountains all the way around you. So check us out at ncauctionpro.com. This property will be open for an open house on February the 11th at 11, and we'll meet you here and give you a tour and answer any other questions that you have. So ncauctionpro.com.